Hi Virgo, this is Star. Thank you so much for being here for your July whole story reading. So let's get started here with the shuffling. For those of you who are new to my channel, the whole story reading is where I go through the entire deck, including a clarifier deck. So I do like to shuffle on camera so that you see that I'm not rigging the cards. Okay, let's see. What do we have for Virgo for July 2020? Last shuffle with this deck. If you don't want to hear me shuffle, you can always fast forward to the beginning of the reading. Last one. Okay, let's get started. Wow, so major changes you're coming into July in. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the Tower card, which is called Revolution in this deck. So pretty major shakeup in your life, it looks like. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, possibly. I feel like there's a lot of instability right now. I feel like you're getting a lot of support, though, from those around you, your family. You have a strong support system. So whatever it was that happened, this shakeup that caused a major change in your life, it did kind of come out of nowhere. I'm getting for some of you, you may have had to leave your job, but I feel like you're okay though financially. Maybe it is because you're being helped. I'm getting the sense that you're being helped by others or supported by others. So although there is an immense amount of instability, you seem to be okay financially. And I feel like this this shakeup has given you the strength or the courage to make changes that maybe before you. So I feel like something happened that was out of your control, but it ended up being better for you because it kind of forced you into some changes that you wouldn't have made otherwise. Okay, so there's a lot of thought here as to ways in which you can find balance again. I feel like finding stability again, finding balance and harmony is very much on your mind right now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so definitely you're having a new beginning here, the start of a new cycle, but it was completely unexpected, like I said. Okay, so there may have been a change in career, but again, it was sort of forced. Your intuition is telling you to take things slowly. Don't make any, impulsive moves. But I feel that you're very much courageous right now. You're open to, like I said, you're open to ideas. You're open to something new that you weren't open to in the past. Let's see here. so what I'm getting here actually is, and obviously it's a general reading, so some of the messages, whatever I say, some of it may apply to you, other messages may not, and then for some of you, none of it will apply, and for some of you, all of it will apply. So it just depends on who I'm speaking to here. But what I'm getting here is that for some of you, you found yourself single, so you unexpectedly ended a long-term relationship. So that's actually what that Nine of Pentacles is. It's not so much, I do feel like you're okay financially, but I'm getting that more as like you're finding yourself single now. But you may have moved in with family until you decide, where you go from there. That's what I'm getting here. So yeah, there was some kind of argument that got way out of hand. It kind of escalated, and it led to you having to start over. This may have, for some of you, it may have had to do with a third-party situation, but not necessarily. It may just have been something that you disagreed on with a partner, choices that were made, or that you just, I'm getting here that one person decided they didn't want to continue a relationship anymore, and the other person, so that may have been you, who did not agree. So your partner wanted to end things and you did not agree. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'm feeling that you guys are wanting to reconcile. You're looking for ways to reconcile, but you just don't know what to say. Yeah, okay, so you're strategizing, but whatever it is that you've tried, I feel like you've tried in the past and it hasn't worked. So you're trying other ways, you're looking for other ways to get this person back. But I feel like this person's mind is made up. They're not even thinking about going back. They actually just want to heal and move on. So the energies can be vice versa. You can be on either side of this, Virgo, so just, take it however it resonates. Yeah, I'm getting somebody may be blocking communication. They just do not want to talk. So there's a lot of uncertainty. I feel like there was a lot of secrets as well. Yeah, somebody was portraying a situation that wasn't exactly as it seemed. Yeah, I'm not getting that there's going to be a resolution here, or reconciliation is what I should say. I feel like somebody has definitely made up their minds that they just want to move on. That's what I'm picking up on here. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for Virgo? See. I feel like whatever was done, so if there were secrets and these secrets came out, I just don't get the sense that this person is willing to forgive and forget. Somebody's very resistant to that. And this may be a lesson that somebody had to learn. Okay, let's see with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I'm just picking up that somebody, after they found out whatever secrets were hidden, it was just too much for them to try to forgive that. So they look at this situation as just, they're completely pessimistic about this situation. For them, it's over. They've lost the passion in the relationship. Oh wow. Okay, so. Yeah, I mean, although their decision seems very harsh and ruthless, almost cruel, even. But they feel that, okay, so if it was you, Virgo, who was having secrets or doing something secretive behind their back, they feel that you wasted their time. And so right now they're very much certain. They feel certain that they just want to have a new beginning. Okay. They did go back and forth, thinking about it, but they realized that they just can't forgive whatever was done. They would rather just be separated from you and create a life, even though they didn't expect this themselves, but they would rather just create a life for themselves without you, if you're the one who was left here. Yeah. So these were secrets about the marriage, however it was that, again, I'm getting the sense that there was this image of a relationship or a marriage or a household, or even an image of how somebody, so however somebody was carrying themselves, they portrayed themselves in a particular way that ended up not being the case, or at least this is how they're seeing things. Yeah, you see, we have the Three of Cups with the Three of Swords. So I feel like somebody wants the opportunity to be able to reconcile, to come back together in order to heal the broken heart or whatever damage was done. But the other person is just not receptive or open to it. There's just too much conflict between you and them. And see, we have the Empress in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like not only did whatever was built up through a number of years, not only was that destroyed, but it destroyed any chances of anything ever, growing between the two of you again. You see, then we have the Ten of Pentacles upright with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So somebody very emotional, very sad at how this situation turned out, and they just don't see that this can get any better because they see you as being selfish. Your self-indulgence ruined, this is the way that they're seeing this, that it ruined the entire relationship. And so their decision is to free themselves from this connection. Yeah, I'm getting that this was a marriage. Yeah, see, they're very resistant to a new beginning between the two of you because of the secrets. So here we have the Messenger is the Hierophant in this deck. We have that with the High Priestess in reverse. And then here we have the Moon. So High Priestess and the Moon are both cards about secrets, the unknown, and both of those are with the Hierophant. So within the marriage, within the relationship, or within, a way that somebody was portraying themselves, it was full of secrets and deceit. And so they feel like this is karma. This is the choice that they have to make. Even though they don't like it, they didn't want to be in this situation, but that's where you find yourself here. Yeah. I'm feeling like, there's a lot of regret, sadness. Somebody's very distraught. I feel like you feel you've lost all control of this. There's no way for you to get it back. It's like it slipped through your fingers. And although you tried, it's like this person won't even give you the opportunity to make it up to them, to work for their affection again. What I'm getting here is that it gets to be a thing of pride, at a certain point. The reason why this person just wants to move on and not even let you know how they're really feeling, like they don't even want you to see them crying or suffering. They don't want you to know that. They may be acting as if everything is okay with them, when in reality it's not. They are suffering. They may be suffering in silence, but they don't want you to know. They just want to move on, and they're very prideful right now. They don't want to give in any way. Okay, let's finish this up. I'm feeling, I'm picking up here that somebody still has feelings, and which this can be you. So depending on which side of the story you're on, but if it's you who was left, okay, so something happened and somebody left you, I feel this starts to become an obsession almost. Like you can't think about anything else other than getting this person back. When this person doesn't. They've moved on. They don't want to speak to you. Yeah, this is about not being able to let go. Just, being very stubborn in that I want to have at least just one opportunity. But I feel very strongly communication has been blocked. Yeah, somebody has definitely just put the burden down. They don't want to. They're working on other things. They may be dating other people already. They're not going to take a chance anymore at breaking their heart, because they feel like, they were looking for. So, and I feel it's you who's really holding on to these feelings. They just don't feel that they can trust you, and so it's almost like they just don't want to try again. This is not something that they could have forgiven, or again, this could be vice versa. But I'm getting here somebody, wanting very desperately to have the opportunity to just give it one more chance, and someone not being open to extending that offer. So I do want to pull a couple of the Quantum Oracle cards for you, just as an additional message. What does Virgo need to know about this situation? July 2020, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Oh, okay, let's take them. We have discovery, angels of the four directions, behind a mask, great achievement, friends and colleagues, and optimism. I think I want one more. There we go. Victim mentality. So, again, I'm getting, whatever was discovered, I'm getting the sense that this was kind of destined. Okay, so again, there is some sort of lesson that was meant to be learned here about deceit. Okay, that's what I'm taking this great achievement as, is that a lesson is going to be learned from all of this. This is not something that, whatever was done, someone is not going to be able to get away with it this time. They're actually going to have to face the consequences of it. And there is this sense of having this victim mentality. And that's something that someone's going to have to, there's going to be a lot of emotion. And you just have to give it time. You see, we have this little sand, I forget what it's called. Sand clock? Is that, I don't know. Anyway, whatever it's called, I can't think of it right now. But I feel like time will give you that higher knowledge that you need to get through this emotional period. And it will be a lesson that you are going to remember. I mean, but this was destined to happen. I feel like somebody is really just leaning on meeting new people. I feel meeting new people is something that's important for both of you, no matter which side of the coin you're on. And just knowing that these difficult times aren't going to last forever. The important thing is that whatever happened here, you are learning the lesson so that you don't repeat whatever happened. Either whatever was done to you or whatever you did, depending on which side you're on. So it's about looking at things, from a more optimistic perspective, leaning on your friends, your family, which I did sense that you have a strong support system around you. And again, just focus on the lesson in all of this, because there is something here that needs to be looked at deeper, right? So give yourself the time to dig deep, to do some self-reflection. Okay, that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I do apologize, but I'm going to have to disable the comments due to some issues that I've been having with the channel. So if you do need to contact me, or if you would like to order a personal reading, you can do so at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. Bye, guys.